black women. I just had to park my car to make this video. I know that over 300,000 black women were recently unemployed over like the last 6 months. That's a crazy number. I don't think that is a mistake. I think that is God working. I quit my job January of 2023. And I haven't worked a job since, and the money been flowing. But the reason I'm making this video is because as I go about my day, run my errands, and live a peaceful life with other people, right? A lot of these service providers, a lot of these people that, work at these, just in general, running into people, they do not like the peace that I have within. They hate to see that I'm not stressed out, rushing. Like I just picked up my jacket. And I'm not going to show y'all where it's from, because I had got my jacket cleaned and had them touch up. It's my leather jacket. So long story short, I picked it up. He's like, you ain't working today? As a stranger to stranger, why the fuck do you think that that's okay or appropriate to ask me? I'll say, dude, does everybody work? He said, well, I work. I said, you're a man. He said, well, my wife doesn't work. I said, exactly. Was kind of an insult. That was an insult. That was literally what he said to me. Another time, I went to go give my dogs their, sorry, y'all, I'm losing my breath. I went to take my dogs to get their haircuts. Mind you, their appointment was like 9:30, drop them off, I pick them up around like 12. You know, I'm just chilling, like the day is just going, you know? The lady asks me, mind you, white woman, brunette, okay? She looks at me, she's like, oh, 2 phones, huh? You have a business?
I'm trying to figure out where the offense is, honestly. And I think that that's dope. She says she quit her job, I believe she said 2023, and she's been thriving. Money is flowing in. I think that's dope. I really think it's awesome that people are able to generate revenue and income because it's the thing that I advocate for. The other side of the equation is where is the offense? I don't know if this is a personality issue or if this is a cultural issue or what is happening. But why are no and it doesn't matter if they are thriving, if they're not thriving, if you have a job or if you don't have a job, if you've been laid off or if you are gainfully employed. The sentiment of black women trying to incite or push other black women into being angry, what is that? Like, is that a trauma bond? Is that, yo, I'm looking to be a victim, I want somebody to hate me? I'm trying to figure out where if a person says, because people ask people questions just to be, you know what I'm saying, nosy or to just generate conversation all the time. Why are you offended? Why is it that if a man says or if a person says, hey, you ain't working today? Oh yeah, my wife don't work either. Now all of a sudden they handpicked you. They chose you to be angry at that day because for some reason you've concocted this thing in your mind that that particular person wants you to be crashed out. They want you to suffer. I don't think that people care that much on a regular basis of a person that they probably never going to see again in their entire life. And a lot of times, not to saying that she's a completely wrong, but it just seems weird that we make up these stories a lot of times in our minds or we create these narratives. Have y'all ever like had that person either in your family or a person that you know or a friend of a friend or whatever, and no matter what happens, they always tend to be the person that have a story of somebody offending them or somebody being racist towards them or, you know, is somebody that cut them off just because they black or they're a woman or they're a black woman or something like that. And it's like, what are you talking about? Why is it everybody picking on you? What is it about you that is so easily offended? So you went to go and get your dogs washed or haircuts on your dogs or whatever, and then all of a sudden somebody says something offensive that questions whether or not you're supposed to be working or not working. What? Like people ask me all the time, like, oh man, you travel a lot or this and that, so on and so forth. Like that's just normal everyday conversation. I went over to Atlanta. Every time I go to Atlanta and in the daytime, the roads just be slammed. It'd be, 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock a.m., 1 o'clock p.m., and stuff like that. And I'm like, ain't nobody got no regular job. How come ain't nobody actually got a regular job? And I see people working because I like to people watch, right? It gives me context to create content and that I can have conversations. And so now, I compare that to other cities and stuff. And so I'm just observing, and sometimes in casual conversations, I'm listening a little bit more intently when I'm having conversations with people when I'm in Atlanta. And I'm just curious as to what they do because is it a creator economy or what? It doesn't mean that I want them to crash out. It doesn't mean that I want something bad. It doesn't mean that I'm curious as to why you're not a part of the 300,000 plus black women that has been laid off because most of them work for the federal government. Most of the ones that are laid off have worked for the federal government. And as a result, downsizing, Department of Government Efficiency, all of that other type of stuff, right? I'm familiar. I know what's happening in politics. I cover it all the time. But does that mean that I want the worst for you? Or does it mean that I'm just curious or generating conversation? And how does that then become offensive to you? Let me hear the rest of what you got to say.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Yes, we're at peace. No, we're not working no jobs. Yes, the men that you see us with are happily taking care of us. Like, you can just tell the friction that I get with people, you can just tell they are not happy to see us rise. They are not. Another example. Took my dogs to the park in my mom's neighborhood. Now, my mom live in a nice neighborhood, okay? Took my dogs to the park in my mom's neighborhood, and the lady goes to say, mind you, this is some random lady that's walking her dog. I'm interacting with her. I talk to her, whatever. And I allow her dog to have some of my dog's gourmet treats, okay? They not cheap either. But she goes to ask me, she say, I think I seen you two before, because I was with my boy. She said, you guys been here before, right? Because I seen you. Don't do that reverse psychology shit on me. Bitch, you never seen me before. White lady, blind.
Jesus, bro. Good fucking God, man. Don't ever give them a compliment. Don't start up a conversation. Don't say, I think I seen you before. Don't do nothing, bro. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Just keep walking. Don't acknowledge them. Don't open a door. Don't accept a treat for your dog from them. Good God. Jesus.
never seen me before. And you're looking concerned trying to figure out why the fuck niggas is in your neighborhood. Bitch,
Yo. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Are we all watching the same video?
we can. Okay, I'm tired of these people. My sisters, keep rising. Keep
Because she said, I think I seen you before? The lady said, I think I seen you before, and now she a bitch?
moving forward. Keep taking over those elite positions. Keep relaxing. Stay peaceful. Enjoy your day. I love you. 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 These toes are mad.
Whoa. All right. Um. Yo, I y'all got to be careful, bro. Seriously. White people be careful. Black men be careful. White men be careful. Hispanic people be careful. When y'all see people, I'm guessing that she's, speaking the sentiment, just assuming, just having a conversation, speaking the sentiment of black women and what they feel like walking down the street and taking their dogs to the dog park. Just keep moving, y'all. Act like you don't see them. Stay out of their way. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. I always like to link back to the content creator just to give them credit, regardless of whether I agree with them or not. That link will be in the description. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Also, link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Stay out of the way of black women, bro.